Hello everyone, I am Dr. Prince Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, Government College, Adhampur. Today we discuss about the carbohydrates. Carbohydrates mostly discuss in biochemistry. In this topic, we study our subtopics like that. First is discuss definition of carbohydrate. Second, physical property of carbohydrate. Third, types of carbohydrates. Fourth, structure of carbohydrates, glucose. In this case, we discuss the glucose structure, the structure of carbohydrates, and also we discuss the structure of fructose. First is definitions. In this case, we study what is carbohydrates. The name carbohydrates means a hydrate of carbon. The name derived from the general formula of carbohydrate is CxH2O(Y). X and Y may or may not be equal and range in value from 3 to 12 or more. For example, glucose is C6H2O6 or most commonly written as C6H12O6. It means the carbohydrate is a hydrate of ions and the basic formula of carbohydrates is C6H2O(Y). X or Y may or may not be equal and its value is from 3 to 12. The general formula of glucose is C6H12O6. Second, chemically, carbohydrates are defined as optically active polyhydroxyaldehyde or ketones, or the compound which produce unit of such type on hydrolysis. The substance most people refer to as sugar is the sucrose disaccharide, which is extracted either from sugar cane or beets. It means in the language of chemistry, carbohydrate defined as the optically active polyhydroxyaldehyde or ketone, or the substance which produce unit of such type on hydrolysis. Actually, the word carbohydrate came from the Greek language saccharide. The word meaning of saccharide is sugar and its taste is sweet. So carbohydrates or sugar is sweet in taste. The carbohydrates are a group of naturally occurring carbonyl compound. Carbonyl compound means it may be aldehyde or ketones that also contain several hydroxyl group. These are the some other definition or some other basic point that used in carbohydrate. First is it may also include their derivative which produce such compound on hydrolysis. Second, they are the most abundant organic molecule in nature and also referred to as saccharides. Third, the carbohydrate which are soluble in water and sweet in taste are called sugars. Building block of all carbohydrate are simple sugars called monosaccharide. A monosaccharide can be a polyhydroxyaldehyde or a polyhydroxyketone. The carbohydrate can be structurally represented in any of the three forms. These three forms are: first is open chain structure, second is hemiacetal structure, and third Haworth structure. Now we discuss what is this structure. First is open chain structure. It means it is the long straight chain form of carbohydrate. And hemiacetal structure, here are the first carbon of the glucose condensed with the OH group of the fifth carbon to form a ring structure. Hemiacetal structure means if we plot a structure of glucose, then first carbon of the glucose fused, condensed means fused with OH group of the fifth carbon to form a ring structure. And last is Haworth structure. It is the presence of pyranose ring structure. It is like that of pyranose. Pyranose are the heterocyclic compounds. Heterocyclic compound means we already discussed in last lecture. Hetero means different and heterocyclic in the form of cycle. Next we discuss physical property of carbohydrates. There are basically four property of carbohydrate: stereoisomerism, optical activity, diastereomers, and anomerism. First is stereoisomerism. Compound having the same structure formula but they differ in special configuration. It means the compound which have the same structure formula, their formula is same like that of glucose, fructose, both of them are formulas C6H12O6, but they have differ in special configuration. Special configuration means its environment around the carbon atom is different from structure to structure. Example, glucose has two isomer with respect to penultimate carbon atom, they are D-glucose, L-glucose. The structure of these two or special configuration are different. Next, optical activity. The word optical activity means plane polarized light. It is the rotation of plane polarized light forming plus glucose and minus glucose. Diastereomers, it is the configurational changes with regard to second carbon, third carbon or fourth carbon in glucose. Example, mannose and galactose. And last of its physical properties, anomerism. It is the special configuration with respect to the first carbon atom in aldosis and second carbon atom in ketosis. It means anomers means when the change on structure of carbon in glucose only in the first position, then it is anomerism in aldehyde or glucose. But in case of ketose, the carbon number second is known as anomeric carbon या फिर anomeric carbon. This is the chart which shows the just the classification, or we can say that types of carbohydrates. Basically, carbohydrates divide in two types, simple carbohydrate or complex carbohydrate. Simple carbohydrate further divided into two types. First is monosaccharide, second is disaccharide, and the example of monosaccharide are glucose, fructose, galactose. The example of disaccharide, maltose, lactose, sucrose. And in complex carbohydrates, these are the divided in polysaccharide. Poly means differ. Poly means more and more. And this example of this is starch, fiber, glycogen. Basically, the carbohydrates divided in two types, simple and complex. The simple category may be divided in the monosaccharide and oligosaccharide. Disaccharide is oligosaccharide and polysaccharide means more and more carbohydrates or monosaccharide. The example of these are shown in this slide: glucose, fructose, galactose, maltose, lactose, sucrose, starch, fiber and glycogen and so on. Next, types of carbohydrates. As in last slide, in the graph, in the chart, we already discussed there are three types: monosaccharide, oligosaccharide and polysaccharide. Now we explain in detail what is monosaccharide, what is oligosaccharide, what is polysaccharide with example. First one is monosaccharide. What is monosaccharide? Monosaccharide carbohydrate are those carbohydrates that cannot be hydrolyzed further to give simpler unit of polyhydroxyaldehyde or ketone. It means, as we know, the definition of carbohydrate is it is optically active polyhydroxyaldehyde or ketone. But in case of monosaccharide, cannot be hydrolyzed further to give simpler unit of polyhydroxyaldehyde or ketone. If a monosaccharide contain an aldehyde group, then it is called aldose, and if it contain a keto group, then it is called ketose. These are the two types in case of aldehyde and in case of ketones. If the functional group are aldehyde, then it is aldose, and if the functional group are ketone, then it is ketose. These are the two form in monosaccharide. Now these are the basic point of monosaccharide. First one is simplest group of carbohydrate and often called simple sugar since they cannot be further hydrolyzed. Second, it is colorless crystalline solid which are soluble in water and insoluble in a non-polar solvent. These are compounds which possess a free aldehyde or ketones group. In this structure, next we plot the structure of glucose and fructose. These are the free aldehyde group and ketonic group are already present. The general formula is CnH2n or CnH2nOn. They are classified according to the number of carbon atom they contain and also on the basis of functional group present. If the functional group are aldehyde group, then it is aldose, and if the functional group are ketone group, then it is ketose. The monosaccharides thus with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. and so on carbons are called triosis, tetraosis, pentosis, hexosis, etc. and also as aldoses or ketosis. These two are the depend upon functional group. Aldose are known where when the functional group are aldehyde group, and ketose is known where the functional group are ketone group. Example of this glucose and fructose. These two example in our syllabus, and I also plot the structure, two type structure, ring type structure and straight chain structure. These are the oligosaccharide. Oligosaccharide are compound sugar that yields 2 to 10 molecule of same or different monosaccharide on hydrolysis. This is the definition of oligosaccharide. And one of the important difference between monosaccharide and oligosaccharide is that in case of monosaccharide, only and only one monosaccharide, not more than one molecule of monosaccharide obtain on hydrolysis. But in case of oligosaccharide, on hydrolysis 2 to 10 molecule of the same or different monosaccharide are obtained. This is the basic difference between them. The monosaccharide unit are joined by glycosidic linkage. If two monosaccharide are joined, then the linkage between them is known as glycosidic linkage. Based on the number of monosaccharide unit, it is further classified as disaccharide, trisaccharide, tetrasaccharide, etc. Oligosaccharide yielding 2 molecule of monosaccharide on hydrolysis is known as disaccharide, and the ones yielding 3 to 4 monosaccharide are known as trisaccharide and tetrasaccharide respectively, and so on. The general formula of disaccharide is CnH2n-1 and that of trisaccharide is CnH2o(n-2) and so on. The example is disaccharide including sucrose, lactose, maltose, etc. Disaccharide actually come in the category of oligosaccharide. Next is polysaccharide. Poly means more and more. Many number of monosaccharide. So they are also called as glycan. Second, polysaccharide contain more than 10 monosaccharide unit and can be hundreds of sugar unit in length. The basic difference between three is that in case of polysaccharide more than 10 monosaccharide, and if 2 to 10 monosaccharide unit, then it is in category of oligosaccharide, and if only and only one monosaccharide unit, then it is in the category of monosaccharide. Third one is they yield more than 10 molecule of monosaccharides on hydrolysis, already discussed. Fourth one is polysaccharides differ from each other in the identity of their recurring monosaccharide unit, in the length of their chains, in the type of bond linking unit, and in the degree of branching. Fifth, they are primarily concerned with two important functions, that is structural function and storage of energy. They are further classified depending on the type of molecule produced as a result of hydrolysis. And polysaccharide may be homopolysaccharide or heteropolysaccharide. The homo word means same and hetero means differ. Homopolysaccharide contain monosaccharide of the same type, or heteropolysaccharide means monosaccharide of different type. Example of homopolysaccharide is starch, glycogen, cellulose and pectin. Now we discuss the structure of carbohydrate. First we discuss the structure of glucose. As we know, the basic formula of glucose is C6H12O6. Glucose is also called aldohexose and dextrose. These are the two forms, aldohexose or dextrose. This is the structure that shown in our slides. In this case, there are 6 carbon as denoted by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the 6 carbon, and in first position C double bond O. These are the carbonyl compounds, and first carbon these are the aldehyde group, aldehyde functional group, so it is known as glucose. And in second position C, H, OH and so on. Last 6 carbon is CH2OH. The ring structure is O group for aldehyde group, carbonyl group. In this case we use the aldehyde group, so it is D-glucose. Glucose is named as D plus glucose. D represent the configuration, where positive represent the, plus represent the dextro-rotatory nature of molecule. Ring structure of glucose can explain many property of glucose which cannot be figured by open chain structure. Two cyclic structure differ in the configuration of hydroxyl group at C1 carbon number first, called anomeric carbon. As these are the used in our physical property already discussed. What is anomeric carbon? Anomeric carbon is that carbon in which hydroxyl group at C1 carbon. This is the anomeric carbon. Such isomer, that is alpha and beta, form a known as anomers. These are the again two form, that is alpha and beta. The cyclic structure is also called pyranose structure due to its analogy with pyrene. These are the heterocyclic compound already discussed, pyranose like structure. So glucose is pyranose like structure, and in first position there are the aldehyde group, and it is D plus glucose, or plus means dextrorotatory and configuration, where D represent the configuration. These are the structure of glucose. Now we discuss the structure of carbohydrates, especially we discuss in this case fructose. Fructose, it is an important ketohexose. If the functional group are ketonic group, then it is ketohexose. The molecular formula is C6H12O6 like that of glucose, and contain ketonic functional group at carbon number 2 and has 6 carbon atom in a straight chain. The basic difference between glucose and fructose is that in case of glucose only and only aldehyde group are present and it is on the carbon number first. But in case of fructose there are 6 carbon like that of glucose, but there is no any aldehyde group present at C1 carbon. Here on the carbon number 2 ketonic functional group are present. This is the basic difference between glucose and fructose. The ring member of fructose is an analogy to the compound furan and is named as furanose. Fructose has cyclic or chair-like structure. The chair form of fructose is similar to that of glucose, but in the structure of fructose there are few exemptions. Fructose has ketone functional group and the ring closures occurs from second carbon position. This result in the rise to 5-membered ring, or there is a formation of intramolecular hemiacetal in fructose. The OH at 5th carbon combine with carbon in the second position. Now we discuss, these are the structure that show in our slides. First is D-fructose. In D-fructose, as we know in theoretical portion, at carbon number 2nd, ketonic group are present, that is C double bond O, and these are the 6 carbon as shown already. And in right hand side these are the 3-dimensional structure of D-fructose, and this structure also represented in straight chain form in which at carbon number 2 ketonic group are present, and this again on right hand side this is the structure of fructose in chair form or in cyclic form. This structure is like that of furan. So we discussed today in our lecture carbohydrates, basically the physical property and the structure of D-glucose, D-fructose, and also we discussed the various topics like that of glucose, fructose, maltose, lactose, etc. These are the very important in our daily life products of carbohydrates. Thank you very much.